It's me again, Casey. I've been seeing a trend a lot lately where it's like a throwback to the old sort of desktop feeling, like the Windows 98, like pop-ups and the little desktop things. And I saw a really cool site recently where they basically made the website look like a desktop, and you clicked on the icons and it led you to different things, like their portfolio and the shop and things like that. And I really wanted to try and do that today, and I thought in the process of that I would show you guys kind of how I do pop-ups. And I thought a fun way to do that would be to do like just your typical like business portfolio website. But one thing I've been really enjoying a lot lately is the Twitter cats with jobs. It's cats, but they have jobs. It's pretty great. And so I thought I would just combine both of those things today and make like a retro cat with jobs website. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the design so you're not confused. So I'm going to show you the inspiration, the design I've done, and also I'm going to build it. So if there is any part you want to skip to, I won't be offended. Skip to where you need to see, or if you just want to hang out and be here. I've just grabbed some water because I realized I haven't drinking any water today. Drink your water, grab a glass. Let's build stuff. Hello. Welcome to this camera microphone situation. This is like my light inspiration board for this project. This was the original site that I kind of got this idea from. And the cool thing about this is this all moves, and whenever you click on any of these icons, these pop-ups come up. And so it's like working an old computer. So I really want to make something similar to this where it feels like an old desktop, or just like a really funky kind of desktop screen. I did want to show you my design though, because I'm pretty excited about it. This is it. This is Cats with Jobs, the website. So I wanted to just take up the full screen here. This menu bar at the bottom is where the nav will be. When you click on this, the nav will come up. I want this clock to be ticking in live time. The main thing is when each of these are clicked, I want it to pop up with that kind of part of the site, the portfolio, the services, and the contact. I didn't want to get too crazy about it. But when the portfolio comes up, it'll just be these pictures of, you know, cats doing their good jobs. Same thing with the menu is when I click on it, I want it to pop up with basically the same thing. I think instead of privacy policy, I'll probably do like a credits piece like they did. And then this is the services pop up. With these up here, I might just do the close and this, because with this piece, I forget what it would be called, but when you click it, it would go down here. And I don't know if I have enough time to build out that functionality, but I guess we'll find out. So one thing that I do know the functionality will require some custom code is when you are in this and you have all these pop-ups that are stacked on each other, I want it when I hang on to this and then let's say these are stacked on top of each other and I click on a different one, I want that pop-up to now be in front of the one I picked before. And I know that will probably require some custom code. I looked into it a little bit and it looks like jQuery has like a draggable function. So if I put that in, I'm hoping that'll solve my problem. So I'm hoping that will be the only piece of custom code this will require. But we'll see, because I know that'll be part of it, and then this little clock thing will be part of it. But I'm hoping I can do the rest with just Webflow interactions. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Let's build it. The screen's gonna be a lot wider now, but this is also just how I usually work with my wide screen. So hopefully it's all okay. Next thing I'm gonna do is bring my colors over. The way I did the shadows for the button down here in Figma was just to do like an inner box shadow and an outer box shadow. So I'm gonna see if that will do here as well. That's getting close. I think that's like almost there. So I think the next thing I'm going to do is make the pop-ups, and the way I think I want to do this is I will make these portfolio, the services, and the contact one, and make them all as absolutely placed, positioned, separate little divs in the desktop wrapper, and then I will toggle them on and off with these little icons here by separate classes, combo classes. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the first one. I'm just gonna go ahead and give it like maybe like a 70. That's simply too tall. One of the things I liked about the other site is that they're kind of on the smaller side. So that's one pop-up, and I'm gonna build out the other three. Yeah, I'm gonna build out the other three, and then we'll start adding interactions. So I've made all my pop-ups. I want each of them to come up when I click on this icon, but I also want it when I click on one of them that it'll drag to the front. And to do that, I found this little piece of code here, this little JS fiddle. Turns out if you Google things, you can just find anything you want. And so there's a little bit of jQuery here on how to use the draggable function in this version of jQuery. So I am going to load that in because when I click on this, it comes forward, and that is exactly what I want. But to do that, it looks like I need to have a global class on each of them, which I do right now with pop-up, and then I need to give each of them an ID. So I'm going to do that right now. So if I click on this one, cool. And then I am literally just going to copy this. jQuery loads automatically, but I tried this earlier. This didn't work. Yeah, so this is my little tester earlier. I need this. All right. And I'm just going to put in my 3 pop-ups here. And then the class was pop-up. One thing I did not do yet is for these little buttons in here. This pop-up button I want to be close. Hoping is that on the interaction I can just do one interaction. One thing I've run into before with these kinds of interactions is I'll make the interaction on one of them, and so I'll like try to close this, and then it'll close all of them. So I don't want that to happen. I just want, if I close this, it just closes this one. So that's what I'm hoping to do by giving them names that make sense for each of them. Let's close all of them first. So on this pop-up button, close, I want to add an interaction. And when I click this, I want to close pop-up. This, that's what I want. I just forgot to scroll. Only parents with this class. No, I've noticed Webflow does this sometimes where it's like, did you mean this? No, I didn't mean that. So I'm gonna save that, and I'm also gonna do this on anything with that class. And I think that means that this one will do the same thing too. Yes. So let's see if this works. I have all of these. This one closes, this one. Chef kiss to myself. All right, so the close works, and now I just need to make them come up on clicking each of these. So, time to do that. Okay, so right now I'm just gonna name each of them. Yeah, I think I'll just close them out for now. All right. I think this is the pop-up I want. Yeah, okay. This is why it's kind of hard to do it once I've already closed all the pop-ups. So maybe there's like a better way to do this, but oh well. So I do want to hide this one on default and all of them on default, to be fair. And I will show, oh, yeah, that's why I need to, okay, so we'll do is portfolio for you. And I'm just gonna duplicate this since it is the same type of thing but different. The same but different. Portfolio, pop-up is services. I think that actually worked. Last one. All right, so I haven't done a publish of this to see if it works yet. So let's see. What's it gonna be? What is it gonna be? Oh, she's cute. And it works! Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. One thing I don't love about this is when I open them up automatically, this will be behind it and this will be in front of it, but I've already spent too much time on it. So if anybody else knows how to fix that to where whichever one you click on becomes the front, throw that in there. This will be a clonable. What else have we got? What else have we got? I still want to do the little menu, so I'm going to go ahead and build that out now too. I've got a little bit of time left on this, so I want to add something in the middle, which is what I meant to do earlier. I want to add a credits pop-up. I want to add a little timer thing here on the bottom. And I also want to see if I can make like a little shutdown sequence when I press the shutdown button. So a lot of things, but we shall see. This is a little bit of JavaScript for a clock. It seems like I just need to have an ID of clock. I'm hoping it'll work. Let's see if this works. I love not knowing if things will work. All right. You know what? Let's see if it does it. Will she do it? Oh my god, she does! And she's so cute! Hey, contrary to what I wanted to happen, it is day 2 of this project. Yesterday I did add, I'll show you this little marquee here at the bottom that leads to the cat workers Twitter. So it's just it's working so hard. Everything is almost done. I had to work out a few bugs yesterday. I added this little kind of interaction here. I wanted to add a lot of little tiny moving elements since this is by design sort of a boring page, but I wanted to have all these little tiny interactions. So this kind of does a little hover parallax effect with the little cat. And we've got these different things. One thing that I did add is I styled this menu. So there's a hover, there's this little credits pop up too, and there's also this little shutdown sequence. So when I click on this, it closes like a little computer and then it loads back up again. Okay, I'm going to spend a little bit of time to make sure it's mobile friendly and everything like that. But other than that, I think we're done. Let me take a look here. Hey, cuties. Got a lot of cats with jobs open, but I think we're done. There are, understandably, some mobile problems, but the desktop, very cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and load it up again. You got your loading bar, and it opens, and then this little thing follows your mouse, and then there's this little marquee at the bottom, and when you click on it, opens up my current favorite Twitter account called Cats with Jobs. Cats doing the Lord's work. And on the website, it kind of acts as like a little like service-based business page. So you've got your portfolio. It's got some images with cats doing their own thing. I think if you wanted to, you could make one of these a link that links to another pop-up. That could be fun. And you just click X to close it out. Same thing happens with services here. You can drag them around. And if you click on contact, that's here. And whichever one you click on comes to the front, which was a big goal for this project. A few things I wish I could fix is I wish I could just make this top part draggable, but have the rest of it drag along with it. And that way I could like still copy text from this page. That would be really nice, because I think if I put in a button in here, it probably wouldn't be active, I think, because the whole thing is draggable at the moment. Another thing is if I click like services, these are already in like a set stacked order. And while I can like, using the draggable function, like pick which ones I want to be in front by clicking on them, by inherently just like clicking them over here on the side, there's already a set order. So that's kind of annoying, but it does look really cute. So that was a goal. And
Yeah, that's all I've got for you today.
Hey, I don't know how this angle's gonna turn out. I hope you liked that video. It was really fun to make, and if you have any ideas for other stuff you want me to see make, if you want to see any of my processes, let me know. I love making videos, so would be happy to share whatever people are interested in. I also really love learning stuff like this. Like learning how to do this was really helpful. So if there's anything you want me to attempt or try out or make, let me know. I think that could be fun to take suggestions and start making stuff that way too. So let me know what you think, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Finger guns out. Bye.